Good morning, welcome to Catex TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Friday, May 15th, 2015. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to Catex TV. Apparently yesterday, the PartnerRe Board of Directors met for a big-time evaluation of the newly revised Exor bid to buy the company. This is going to go a long way to deciding what happens to the big reinsurer. PartnerRe is at the center of the tug-of-war between the board's preferred bidder, Axis Insurance, and the long-term financial investor and challenger Exor, which is controlled by the Fiat Agnelli family. The critical announcement over which way the board is going to go could come as early as today, but it's actually expected tomorrow after the stock markets close. Exor has come in with a much improved offer of $137.50, which is higher significantly than the Axis bid. It could be clear-cut. PartnerRe could say that it's decided to repudiate the all-stock Axis bid and go with the cash bid from the Agnellis, or it could become much more interesting. The PartnerRe board, which continues to support the Axis bid from all public pronouncements, may say that it's repudiating the Exor bid. This would open the door to a very, very messy shareholder fight. Right now, the largest shareholder of PartnerRe is, in fact, Exor. They own 9.5% of the company. They purchased $500 million worth of stock in the past 6 weeks. And the largest shareholders have also come out publicly favoring the Exor bid. So this could get, quite ugly, and we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Computer Sciences Corporation, CSC, is on the verge of breaking itself up into two businesses. This is according to a report from Reuters. CSC does a lot of work for the U.S. government and governments around the world, the Defense Department particularly, and is also in the insurance and reinsurance space. The idea is to break the Information Technology Services Company into one business to serve government accounts and the other for commercial customers. CSC is possessed with a market cap of about $9.5 billion, so this will not be a small deal no matter what happens. Yesterday morning in the Persian Gulf, a Singapore-flagged commercial tanker, an oil tanker, was fired on by an Iranian naval patrol. Nobody on board was injured. The ship did not sustain any serious damage. The Alpine Eternity was attacked by a number of small craft. This would be the Iranian Navy small motorboat swarming attack scenario that is so concerning the U.S. Navy. The swarm of small boats first fired warning shots and issued calls for the ship to stop. The ship ignored the calls, took evasive action, and headed to the United Arab Emirates. The ship is now based in Dubai. All 23 crew members are uninjured. The shooting appears to stem from an unresolved financial incident. Apparently, the Alpine Eternity was in an accident on March 22nd in which it rammed into an Iranian oil platform. The Iranians say that some $300 million in damage was done to the oil platform, and they want payment from the Singaporean-based company that owns the ship. We'll see what happens with this. This is if you know what happened earlier this month, the Iranians seized a Maersk vessel over a financial dispute. The sanctions must be hitting particularly hard in Tehran if they're taking direct action this way. The Amtrak accident a little bit north of Philadelphia continues to occupy many of the American media outlets. An eighth body was pulled out of the crash site yesterday. All passengers have now been accounted for, so it looks as if 8 deaths is going to stand as the toll. Federal law caps Amtrak's liability for the crash to $200 million. The train was going 106 miles per hour in a maximum 50-mile-per-hour zone. State and city officials in Pittsburgh are saying that 13 railroad cars derailed on a Pittsburgh freight train, but fortunately they were empty and nobody was injured. This happened yesterday morning. The Allegheny Valley Railroad confirmed that the train is theirs, but declined to comment further. The derailment occurred in the city's Hazelwood section. In China, a bus fell from a cliff in the north-central part of the country earlier today, killing 30 people. This was in Jiangxi province. 25 people died right at the scene. 5 more died later. State TV is saying that the bus was carrying more than 40 passengers that fell into a ravine about 100 feet deep. Spain and Portugal are experiencing a mega heat wave right now. They're seeing record high temperatures for May. How hot? Well, the Spanish Meteorological Agency says the town of Zativa recorded a temperature yesterday of 109.2 degrees. This broke a record. And in Portugal, they've also set a record. The city of Beja came in at 104 degrees. The heat stretches out into the Atlantic Ocean. The Canary Islands are seeing record-breaking temperatures. At the Lanzarote airport yesterday, the temperature was 108 degrees. The town of Pego in eastern Spain is also, unfortunately, facing a wildfire today. Can you imagine being out facing a wildfire if you're a firefighter in 108, 109 degree weather? Not good. That's the news for today. If we get any news from the Partner Re board meeting, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you Monday.